Now, these guys have tires, but all of these cars are so equal now that it makes it difficult to pass. If you don't really get that run and complete that pass off the corner, it takes you another lap or so before you can get another run made at them.
Yeah, right now, the only thing that Kyle Busch needs to worry about is a caution. If it happened to fly now, it would put Matt Kenseth up there basically right behind him on a restart with fresher tires. I don't think there's near enough time for Matt Kenseth to catch Kyle Busch.
Oh, and the number 1 of Buescher brushes the wall coming out of 4. Manages to maintain momentum, but it gives an opening to Carl. Edwards underneath trying to make the pass, and he's got him clear coming out of 2. There's Harvick going underneath the 11. Now remember, Justin Allgaier is back out on the track. He has picked up 2 spots from 27th to 25th, and with Bliss backing up to 7th, it is a 1-point difference right now for 5th, and Allgaier's back in front. He started the day 59 in front. So he's basically driving a modified. There it is from the onboard.
You can see the radiator and the air cleaner from this shot.
And hats off to the crew for fighting. He's just able to maintain minimum speed.
Sometimes that's really hard. You got a car torn up this bad, you got to really drive hard to try to make that minimum speed.
Yeah, that's no fun as a driver when you have that situation right there.
Aerodynamically not very sound. There goes Bobby Hillen, who's also out there. He's running 23rd, 33 laps down. That's another team that has not quit today. Let's go check in on our race leader. Let's talk a little bit about Kyle Busch. Let's put it this way. The last driver to score 4 wins in a row at the same track, Jamie McMurray at Rockingham between 2002 and 2004. The all-time record in the Nationwide Series, 5. It's shared by Dale Earnhardt Sr. at Daytona and Jack Ingram at South Boston. So another page of history about to be written. While all that is going on, Vickers gets around the 11 of Bliss. So Bliss is going backwards, and he is now in 8th. Here comes Reagan closing in, and Carl Edwards.
And talking about Kyle Busch, this will be the 2nd of 3 victories if he's able to hang on here for the weekend that he's trying to accomplish. He won the truck race last night, has things well in hand right now. All he would like is that big victory tomorrow.
Yeah, Mike Bliss probably paid the biggest price of not getting tires that last time. He stayed out, and all these cars that had fresh tires were able to get to him, and he lost a lot of spots here in this last run.
2 laps to go, and boy, you have to tip your hat to Casey Mears.
That's unbelievable what he's done today in that car.
It really is.
Has not been in a nationwide seat since 2007. He got in the car, qualified it yesterday. I mean, that was the first time he literally had sat in the car, and manages to put it in the show easily. And here he is with 1 lap remaining. The only man he can't beat is the guy that nobody can seem to beat here at Texas, Kyle Busch. And there goes Reagan around Bliss. So Bliss has got a handful here. He's now back to 9th, and he may lose another spot. And that is all important in this championship points battle. Here comes the race leader and soon to be race winner. It'll be his 29th career win in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and 4 in a row here at Texas for Kyle Busch. Take a look here, and it's Mears in 2nd. Here comes the battle further back. That is Carl Edwards squeaking past Mike Bliss. So a very costly last 10 laps for Mike Bliss.
Awesome job, guys. What a way to put together a race car. Good job. Thank you.
Okay, that's checking 2 of them off the list this weekend.
No one has ever done the triple in the same weekend. And tomorrow will be his toughest test, without a doubt. 179 laps led. 6 times he has led over 100. He owns the place. Vince?
With Jason Ratcliffe. And Jason, there was a decision to be made there on that last yellow. 2 tires, 4 tires. You guys couldn't make a decision, so you took none. Were you concerned at all?
No, if he yeah, we were arguing about it. I'm like, man, I think 4 is the way to go. He's like, no, I think 2. And we couldn't agree, so we took none. But if he's confident enough in his race car to stay out there, then that makes us happy. We had a great Z-Line Designs Toyota today. We're happy to have the GameStop video game there, the WWE, what is it, Raw versus SmackDown 2010. Go to GameStop, get a copy of that. Awesome day. Praise the Lord.
How do you explain the dominance of Kyle Busch here at Texas?
This is just a good track for him. You know, places like Charlotte, Atlanta, Texas, really good track. And this is a track that this 18 team's worked really hard on. This is my favorite track because I used to live just right down the road here. So to win 4 in a row, that's really special.
Team dominance today for the 18.
And he climbs out. He has now led, by my count, like 978 laps here in the 6 races. Unbelievable. Say what you want. The man can drive a race car. Take a look at the updated points because it is close. Carl Edwards is now down to 20 over Brad Keselowski, and the battle for 5th, a total of 13, now separates Justin Allgaier and Mike Bliss. Shannon?
Well, if the seat fits, Casey Mears can drive it. You proved it today. 2nd place finish. A little more downforce, a little less engine. Did you have some fun out there today?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, it was an interesting scenario this weekend, but a lot of fun. I really appreciate Richard letting me drive this car, and I want to thank Holiday Inn and Chevrolet. And it was just a good time. You know, I haven't driven one of these cars in a long time, and Jeff said that he felt like I had one of the best cars I've had here all year. And track position meant a lot today, and you know, I was catching that 38 there at the end. He made a little mistake. I ended up getting by him, and I felt like we might have had something for him for the 18 if we could have just been there, you know. But it was a good day. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Congratulations, Casey Mears, 2nd place. Dave?
3rd place with Jason Leffler, and never quit trying there at the end, so I get a little wall tap there. What was your day like?
Yeah, it was good. The first 2 runs were really tight. Scott Zipadelli, I can't thank him and my boys enough. Great clips. Everybody at Braun, Todd Braun, Ralph Braun, and guys did a great job for me today to run 3rd here at Texas. It's pretty awesome for us. I don't usually run very well here. And I got an Arrington engine under the hood that's helped. So I just got loose with like 2 to go. I was just driving, and I don't know why I was driving so hard. I was pulling away from the 29, and I wasn't catching the 18. I was just trying to run consistent laps. I think I ran over the apron a little bit, and about took me out of the race. But guys did a great job on pit road, got me up there. Great weekend for us. Qualified well, and once we got the car adjusted up, it hauled butt.
Qualified 3rd. Did a great job, Vince.
Brad Keselowski 5th today, his 15th straight top 10 finish. I know that consistency is something you look for, but didn't have quite the race car that you wanted there at the end, did you?
Yeah, we had a great car today. Just, you know, it looked like everybody from 2nd to 10th was about even, and the 18 car just has way more power than everyone else. So, you know, 18 and 20 both have good power. I don't know what happened to the 20 today, but it's unstoppable in this series because every race is a restrictor plate race. When you have power on mile and a half like this, we can't even touch them. You know, I got a couple bad restarts there through the middle of the race and hit what I thought was a really good one at the very end, and he just motored on by us by 3 or 4 car lengths, and you can't keep up when they do that. So all in all, we put in a good effort. We're right there with everybody else, but those 2 cars, they just got more motor.
Alan?
All right, Vince, thank you. Brad Keselowski 5th today. So as Kyle Busch pulls into victory lane, we tell you that his championship lead over Carl Edwards is now 272 points with 2 races to go. It is 15th or better at Phoenix next week, and the trophy is his for the NASCAR Nationwide Series in 2009. What a day for Kyle Busch. 2 days at Texas, 2 victories for him. And again, Kyle leading 179 of 200 laps to sweep the season here in the Lone Star State.
What a weekend it has been for Kyle Busch already. Kyle, 2 races, 2 victories. Tomorrow you're going for something nobody's ever done in NASCAR history, and you're doing it with a new crew chief. What are the chances, Kyle, as you hold your WWE belt?
That's I wanted to win this, not just get it. You know, they gave it to me, but I wanted to win it, so we won it today. But we out wrestled all these guys today with this SmackDown versus Raw Camry. It was flawless, man. Thanks Z-Line Designs, Jim and Monica. Of course, we'll see you guys in Homestead. That's going to be fun. NOS Energy Drink, Gillette, DirecTV, the fans, of course, Marquee Jets. All the guys on this team, man. It's this track's fun. I mean, it's fun when you have good cars, of course, but you know, these guys did a phenomenal job for me, and you know, Dave and those guys on the Cup side for tomorrow, they've done a great job too, worked their butts off this weekend, and I feel like we've got a decent car, maybe not a winning car right now, but a decent car where we can contend, and if the things fall our way, we could do it.
All right, well, he's doing everything he needs to do. Only 2 more races. He looks to wrap up his first ever NASCAR championship. Alan?
Kyle's 19th NASCAR National Series win in 2009. He's quite the star behind the wheel, and he is the lone star of this afternoon in Texas as Kyle Busch dominates and scores the victory. Tomorrow, it's the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series race here in Texas, the Dickies 500. Jimmy Johnson continuing his quest for a fourth consecutive championship. NASCAR Countdown kicks us off 2:30 Eastern on ABC tomorrow. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Kyle Busch, your winner.